A man is now behind bars after officers say he lied to them about a deadly shooting. 31-year-old Christopher Dooley is accused of shooting a man multiple times around 1 o'clock this morning at Texaco near the Hollywood and Hearn Avenue intersection in Shreveport.
Rapper known as Hurricane Chris is charged with second-degree murder.
I'm sure you got the news by now.
Shreveport rapper Christopher Dooley, better known as Hurricane Chris, found himself in a life-or-death situation on June 19, 2020, when he would be forced to do the unthinkable. Chris pulled up to a Texaco gas station on Hollywood Avenue in Shreveport and went inside. But when he came out, he was met by a man standing in front of his vehicle who had opened his car door. Chris and the victim had a brief standoff, and according to a witness, Chris looked scared and confronted the man with his weapon drawn. The witness alerted the clerk there might be a problem outside, and moments after, 6 shots were fired, leaving 32-year-old Danzeria Ferris deceased on the scene. Chris was taken into custody and charged with second-degree murder, and shortly after, he would bond out and take to his social media account to send out a message to his fans and the victim's family.
I was involved in a very unfortunate incident on Friday morning. A very unfortunate incident. I want to thank everybody who's been praying for the family of the deceased and everybody who's been praying for my family. After a good, thorough investigation, my name will be cleared. Let God work. Watch God work. God bless. Thank you.
Chris maintained his innocence from the beginning, even though law enforcement claimed that the video footage showed that he did not act in self-defense. And almost 3 years later, the trial started, leaving Dooley's fate in the hands of a Shreveport, Louisiana district courtroom.
Almost 3 years after the fatal incident, Christopher Dooley, also known as Hurricane Chris, was acquitted of a fatal shooting in a Shreveport gas station parking lot.
Hurricane Chris had this to say after winning his case, and his lawyer delivered a strong message as well.
Having a response to the outcome?
Thank Jesus. We're excited. We're proud of the jury. Finally, a jury that had the courage to say that it's not guilty. Everybody in Shreveport is not guilty. And this system is flawed sometimes. You know, we have poor investigations. In this case, it was a poor investigation that has affected Mr. Dooley's life since 2020. So I appreciate the courage of the community to say no, say not guilty.
Now, our crews waited to speak to prosecutors about the verdict, but never saw the group leave the courthouse while we were there.